back to the Duckling Fam, and this is gonna be more of a sad video. I think it's story time, and I wrote out this big long thing. It's not super long, it's just yeah, so I spent time writing down what happened with my stepdad dying, so I hope I don't cry in this video. I'm sorry if I do. Let's get started and I will tell you the story time. Sit down, relax. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, so stay tuned. So this is about when my stepdad died. My stepdad name was Jared. I remember the day like it was yesterday, and it's now been a year and a half. All of us just being happy family, having dinner together, just going out and doing fun stuff, normal family stuff, watching shows before bed. Never had a really good relationship with my stepdad. We knew him for 4.5 years, I think. Even though I never had a good relationship, I still really wanted one. I have 2 sisters and a brother at the time. One was 8 and the other one was 11, and my little brother was 2. So anyway, my sister had always had a better relationship than me with Jared. I've always kind of not really, I wanted to be closer, you know. So as time went on, me and Jared would distance and we would have fights, and I would just be, I would just be in my room, you know. I kind of knew he loved me at the time, but I still didn't really believe it a lot. So yeah, we would have some fun times together. One time we went to Wild Play, and it was one of the best memories me and him had. We did a course together. It was really fun. He's scared of heights, I'm scared of heights, so it was really fun. We had some things in common. We both had anxiety, which he helped me take the city bus for the first time because I was really scared, and he had anxiety and I had anxiety, so he kind of knew what I was going through. A lot of the time I was scared about stuff, you know, and he understood that part of me, so yeah. For 4.5 years, I didn't really express how much I loved him. I just couldn't. I don't know why I was scared to, for some odd reason. One thing I really loved about Jared is the hugs. The hugs were amazing. That's one thing I really miss, and yeah. But anyway, time passed. Jared goes on these work trips for work. Just for a week, 10 days at the most. I remember I was mad about something and I didn't say goodbye. And it was one of those trips where it was longer. Everyone else said goodbye. He closed the door. He went on with his day. We went on with our day, and I really regretted that because I was just doing dishes and I really wanted to say goodbye anyway. So I thought, oh well, he'll be back soon. I didn't think much of it, right? So I just thought it was another one of those trips. Later that week, my mom was in her room talking on the phone, and I didn't really think much of it. She was just on the phone, and then she came out, and she came out like she was about to cry, and I was like, what's wrong? Oh my gosh. She was kind of crying. She's like, come here, I need to talk to you. She pulled me into her room and she told me, Jared's in the hospital, it's really bad. So gave me a hug, and I was just thinking my mom started racing. I didn't know what to think. Is this happening to me? I didn't believe it, so yeah. And to mention the fact that he was in Vancouver and we were in Victoria, so you could take a ferry there. She called Jared's mom, my step-grandma, and took my brother, who was 2, his son, and was rushing out the door, and he, rushing to get snacks, and yeah. It was are you guys going to be okay? You're fine, right? Because we had to wait for a while for our dad to get here from Nanaimo, because he had to take an hour-long drive and to get it to us. So yeah, we were just kind of freaking out. I tried to keep my sisters calm. The reason why I'm not really emotional about this is because I'm kind of used to saying it now, because I've talked about it with people and stuff, and I've just you know, heard it a lot, like, just talked about it, you know? So, yeah. My mom was like, yeah, she was like, are you gonna be okay? So, we were okay, and it went by so fast, like, it was actually a blur, because, I was just, like, just pacing around, trying to wait for our dad, and, yeah, I just did not remember waiting for him, so, yeah. So, we were just sitting in wonder, is he going to be okay? Like, is Jared gonna be okay? I just thought that. I didn't really say that to Autumn and Rain, because they were littler, but, yeah. I guess I just couldn't believe this was happening to us. I was like, is this really happening to us? Like, I did not think this was gonna happen to us. Because now I remember, like, I used to watch videos of, like, story time with their parents dying, and the moral of the story was, with the people telling the story, is don't tell your people that you love them, because, or you'll run out of time and it'll be too late. So yeah, and then that happened to me, and I was like, this can't be happening, like, you know. So finally my dad gets to our house. It was kind of sad drive, like, we talked and talked about stuff. We tried to ignore it, but we kind of fell into the conversation. We just had to wait for a call to see if Jared, like, the update on Jared. Mom was gonna call us when she knew, when she got there, and we got home and we tried not to think about it, and we just tried to have a normal day where we just eat dinner and we just play video games until the call happened. So that night our mom called my dad, and my dad put my mom on speaker, and I could not stop thinking what our life would be like without him. Like, what's gonna happen, like, if he's dead, you know? Like, sounded really harsh, but yeah, I didn't know, like, what to think. She told us what had happened. She told us, like, what was going on and stuff and everything, and then we got the news, and he had passed away, and told us, like, his heart stopped, and like heart problems or something. So at first, like, when I heard the news, I was literally, like, couldn't cry. Like, I was really, really sad, but I, like, couldn't bring out tears. I don't know how to explain that, but, like, I don't know, like, I was just, like, really sad, but I didn't know if it was, like, real. I was like, this is happening? Like, is this real? Like, I couldn't really believe it yet until, yeah, so I didn't really believe it. But I knew he was dead, but I didn't really, you know. That night, I cried the whole night. I literally just, like, thought about sad stuff, and, like, I was very sad. I cried, like, the whole night. My sister was in, like, the same bed, because we shared a bed, and then my sister was on the couch. So she heard me crying all night. So I felt, like, super bad, because I thought of, like, my younger brother who doesn't have a dad now. He doesn't have his birth dad, so I was feeling really bad for that, because we had a dad still, but Rylan, that's his name, didn't have a dad, so that was sad. That was, like, one of the first things I thought about. Yeah. Oh, by the way, like, when he passed away, my brother was, like, out of the room, so he didn't have to see that. That would have been really bad. So later that week, we went back to my mom's, and we're trying to have, like, a normal time, and we just talked about our feelings and helped each other through this. And yeah, so many people supported us and came over and, like, talked to us and went and did fun stuff with us. So it was okay. And after this, we met another guy. Now we have like 4 other siblings, which now I have 7 siblings, and yeah, so now Rylan has kind of a stepdad, a dad now to see him, right? So yeah, now his name's Ken, and yeah, my mom's really happy now, and so it was okay. So the moral of the story is, tell the people you love that you love them. Just tell them you love them, and before it's too late. That's all I have to say. And grief is a weird thing, guys, gotta tell you. But yeah, thanks for watching. Join the Duckling fam if you want more videos. Click that notifications button and comment down below nice stuff. Give this video a big thumbs up, and thanks for watching. Bye.